Friends, one of the important question which every investor face when he's doing a long-term investing or value or growth investing, that when to enter a stock or exit a stock. Now, this is the most important question and most frequently asked question asked by most of the long-term investors to me. And guys, today we are going to throw light on how to enter and exit from a stock when there is a long-term investment. I'm not talking about anything about trading, intraday trading or short-term, but when you are investing for a long-term, what are the things you have to keep in mind for entry and exit from the stock? So friends, hello everyone. My name is Tapan Doshi and I welcome to my YouTube channel. Now before we go forward, we have to understand how the business work and how the stock perform over a time before we take a decision about entry and exit. So to understand that, we have to understand about the various business stages. So just remember, before deciding entry and exit, now go through the business phases where the for a stock, which stage of the business it is. So let us talk about business stages first. There are always 4 stages and that is what we are going to talk in detail. So let us go and check it out. So guys, as you can see here, there are 4 stages of business and these are the stages which you have to keep in mind. Now for here, if you can see here, the first stage is introduction stage. Okay. Now this stage is nothing but you can say that when the sales has started, initially when the business is starting, and where there is very less sales and profitability less, cost is more, so it is just a struggling period where the company is actually facing lot of issue to even break even. So this is called as a first stage. Okay, now this is where the business starts. So as you can see now, you can take this line as nothing but a stock price. Okay, so if you see here when the stage is starting, okay, now initially the there is no IPO, but yeah, slowly and gradually you can see here the business is getting momentum, and somewhere here in the first stage, maybe near to the first stage, end of the first stage, they'll come with an IPO. After the PE players have invested or the venture capitalists has invested, and once they invest, they want an exit option, and that is why they bring an IPO. So before IPO, already lot of momentum, whichever is happening, mostly the PE players and the venture capitalists, take away. They are all nothing like, you can talk about Shark Tank, correct? So before IPO, they get an exit point whenever there is an IPO. So during the IPO, normally these venture capitalists get out and then retail public comes in. So you can say here, normally the seed investment and PE players and venture capitalist investment. So there is also gain here. Then once the comes the IPO, then here from here, the second stage normally starts. Now that depends. Some company may come in IPO at the second stage also. Some company come in the IPO at the first stage also. However, if you can see here, this is the second phase which is getting the most gain. Okay, so if you can see here, this second stage, it is where the growth is there, a good growth where there is an increased sales, reduced cost, and a very good level of profit is there. And this is the phase where one has to invest it. So if you really want to get the best out of the stock, you have to get in when the stage to start. Okay, before the stage to start, if you enter, that is the best thing, but we can understand that it is very difficult to enter at that level. So anywhere near, in the second stage it's okay, but then also you are getting a good momentum, and that is what you have to strive for that. Again, then comes the maturity stage. You can see here where there is a consistent sales, reduced profit, increasing profit also. But understand one thing, there is a maturity coming where the competition is going up, or the company is already actually gone up to lot of the market share, like 40, 50, 60% already market share is taken by the company. So after that, the basically sales increase, revenue increase becomes much more less, or it will become tougher and tougher. So this is the third stage basically we are talking about, and this is where you can see there is a stagnancy coming here, and this is where you have to be alert. Okay, so basically where the stock price is not moving too much, then comes the fourth stage. Now this fourth stage is very important, and this fourth stage where it starts, there is a reducing sales, constant cost, and reducing profit. So you can see this, there is a fall in the stock price, and this is where you have to get out. Okay, but most of the retail investors are stuck here because they don't know about these four stages, and this is very, very important to understand. These four stages is applicable in each and every stock, so you have to be aware of it. So if you talk here, then the one has to basically get out before the fourth stage start. Okay, so if you talk here, the end exit point should be here somewhere, okay, or here. In between also, if you can get out, I think you will able to get the maximum of this second stage, that is the growth stage, and this is what we have to try for. Now mostly all the business go through this business cycle, and this thing you have to keep in mind. This is the most important thing. If you don't keep in this mind that their stock is in which stage, then you will be facing an issue. So that is what you have to keep in mind. And basically here we normally take a price volume, basically price volume action into consideration to understand when to enter and when to exit. Okay, as a long-term investor. For a short-term investor, it's like no intraday or 2 days there, this does not apply. But when you're investing for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, I think this is where you have to keep in mind. Okay, so let us start and analyze about the uh, price and volume action. For that, now we have to go to the trading view. So let me share that one. So as you can see here in the trading view, we are just trying to understand now how this price volume action can help you out. So talking about, let us take one example like Varun Beverages. We are taking one example. Okay. Now if you see the current chart of Varun Beverages, now here now basically I have taken a monthly indicators. If you can see here, I have taken here a monthly indicator. Okay, not a basically we are you can say that long-term investor, not a short-term investor. So talking about the Varun Beverages, no, if you can see here, there is a continuous uptrend. Okay, now there is a continuous uptrend. So you can see here, which is this stage? This stage is nothing but a second stage. So still the third stage and fourth stage, it is not visible here. So still in Varun Beverages, it is not visible. So that means it is only in the second stage. Now let us take some another stock also to understand what is the situation. Talking about that, let us take one another stock. For example, we take Laurus Lab. Okay, Laurus Laboratories. Okay, so if you see here, now here you can see there are almost four stages available. You can see here. Now this is what, this is stage 2, correct, where there is, you can see the green bar and everything. Again, as I told you, we have taken 1 month, and we basically we normally take a volatility stop index here, and here you can see here there is a continuous no not, you can say the continuous pattern of no stagnancy where it is not moving. So this is nothing but a first stage. This is the second stage. Now here you can see here there is a little bit of consolidation. This is nothing but the third stage. Okay, then you can see a drop in the price, correct, and this is nothing but a fourth stage. Okay, so it is quite easy to understand to the patterns, but yes, if you understand here that yes, you have to get out before this start, fourth stage start, or even even in this third basically stage also you can get out. So even if you see here from 2020 to 2021, okay, the 1 year it has given, a Laurus Lab has given a very extraordinary return. If you can see here from 100 it has gone to almost 700 level. So you can say that almost 1.5 year, you can say 2020 to 22 and a half, it has given 7 times return. But then once it comes into stagnancy, I think you can get out, and this you will able to understand very well. Guys, if you want to understand this in the detail, no, the link is given below about our masterclass where we are doing our every weekly. You can just click that link and join our masterclass where we are taking all this thing in much more deeper. Of course, in value growth investing, 70-80% is all about fundamentals. But yes, 20% is almost price volume action you have to keep in mind. And that is what you can just click the below link and enter the masterclass where I am going to show this. Now let us take some another example also. Now talking about another example, let us take off, you can say DV's lab. Okay, DV's lab, correct? Yeah, here it is. Now here you can see here, it is so easy to understand also. You see here, this is the first stage going on, correct? You can see here, this is the first stage. So this is the first stage. From here, you can see here, there is a good run happening. Okay, so if you consider here, just a minute, I'll just, yeah. So if I consider here, then from almost 2018 to 2021, almost 2022, no, for 4 years, there was a very good run, and this is nothing but a second stage. Okay. Then comes the third stage. Here, if you can see here, there is a stagnancy and there is a consolidation happening. This is nothing but the third stage. And if you can see here, after that, there comes the fourth stage. Now, this is the fourth stage. Now, we stop index we have used here to understand all this. But yes, there are a lot another metrics also, but I am not able to go into deep into that. But yes, through this way you will able to understand when to enter, when to exit. Provided you are for a long-term investment, this is for long-term investment only. This will be very, very helpful to you. So guys, do write in the comments box how you like this video and what understanding you got it from this video. Please apply these four stages in your company to get to understand about when to enter, when to exit. Okay. Now here also you can see here, if you can enter here, I think around 2018 or even here also, you could have made a very good get. Now this is what you have to understand. Enter exit plays a very big role. Most of the retail investor get stuck with the stock, and if they are not able to get out when the stage 4 start, and this is where you have to be very, very careful. So hope you like this video, guys. If you like it, just type like in the chat box. Which are the other stocks you want to analyze? We'll analyze that stock, and also do subscribe to the masterclass so you'll get a lot many ideas there. Okay, by the time I will see you in the next video. Thank you.